Ring, ring, ring.
Hello, this is Chief Too Good here.
Hello, this is Robert Beimers calling from Space Saver. How are you today?
Doing just fine, Robert. Just uphold the law, as always.
That is great to hear. And seriously, thank you for your service. My father was actually a police officer in Chicago, and I couldn't believe some of the stuff he saw down there.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense sometimes, but luckily we don't see anything too drastic here in little old Murberry.
Yeah, Murberry doesn't really seem that like that kind of town. But anyway, I think you might have heard, I had a short conversation last week with Officer Tough. I'm glad I got a hold of you guys, and I don't know, I would just love to help you guys get to starting the process of getting accredited through Kalia. But first of all, I just wanted to get an idea just of how you guys are operating in your storage room, your evidence storage room right now.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I'm glad you reached out to me. You guys are one of the many options we're looking at to get the evidence room shaped up. As far as evidence goes, I know it's important, but it's not one of those things that presents itself as a problem often enough for me to think about. I should probably take it more seriously, but that's just how it goes, you know?
Yeah, totally. And just speaking with Officer Tough, he said there wasn't really enough organization. He also said it was kind of tough to dig up evidence, so to speak, when there was that lack of organization. I know it was kind of hard for him to find stuff. So I just thought I would call you up and just get an idea of some of your general needs in your workplace.
Yeah, we really haven't been thinking of getting that room updated. It's more of a day-to-day thing, and we really don't try to think about it.
Yeah, I get how that goes. But so, what other tasks does your department face day to day that you think might be more of a problem or might take up some of your budget?
Well, we're really trying to get more technologically savvy here in Murderberry. We're implementing new software throughout the office. Our squad cars are constantly being upgraded. We are actually using new body armor, so we rarely have enough money to allocate towards headaches like the evidence room.
Totally understand. I know how those things are really important. Reliable squad cars are obviously probably essential, and technology is definitely a priority, especially these days. I know that through my dad that the body armor should be prioritized highly. So, what kind of long-term tasks or upgrades do you think you'll be taking on in the future?
Well, don't get me wrong, the evidence storage room would be nice to revamp, but the thing is, we're actually trying to save up money to renovate our entire facility, which would include the evidence room. So we were just going to wait until then to upgrade the storage room.
Oh, I gotcha. So, well, you said you were updating the facility. Does that mean you would be building a new one, or would you just be renovating the current 30-year-old one?
No, we're getting a brand spanking new one.
Oh, nice. Well, would that be in the near future, or what would be the timeline? The next couple of years, or?
Well, the sooner the better, but you know how it goes with permits and stuff. You never know how long it's actually going to take.
Oh, for sure. I hear you. It can be a pain, but I get you would rather just have some kind of organization, sooner rather than later.
Definitely.
So I understand that the facility is now coming up on about 30 years of age. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct. It's a relic.
So tell me about the storage of your biological evidence.
Well, the problem with that is we always have to have something working when that kind of evidence comes in. And it's a very slow process and all that good stuff. So it deteriorates quickly. So that's one of our biggest priorities.
So you said you always have to have staff working?
Yeah.
So tell me about the chain of command or how the retrieval of the evidence works. I'm just curious how you like the evidence to be handled.
Well, I'd like it to be handled in a smooth and seamless fashion. We didn't have to have so many people on staff. That would be good.
That makes sense. More officers on the street.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds like you guys are facing a lot of tough choices down there, and I'm glad your department has someone like you making the calls. Well, I think with Space Saver, and the reason I'm calling you today is that we have many resources to get you guys accredited with Kalia, and usually the biggest advantage you have when you work with us is the process. Anyone can make a shelf, but I really just wanted to dig a little deeper to find out what your true needs are so that the accreditation process can go smoothly and you guys can operate a little more smoothly. But like I said, the best part about this process is the process. I can send one of my guys out to you, and he can walk through your place and speak to your officer, just getting even a better idea of what you guys are after. Then he can just form the best plan that caters to every one of your needs. What is nice about this is we really just want you guys to have. We don't want you guys to have any wasted space or any wasted products. He'll just form a plan that, trust me, it would make your lives down there a lot easier. The other thing you mentioned was the body armor. And I know we have products that could store those more efficiently. That's a new product for you. I'm sure that a nice unit on the wall would make gearing your officers up in the morning a lot easier. Just something to think about. But I think this would be a great opportunity for you guys and us to partner up. And I get you guys. Just to get you guys that accreditation, because I know how important that is in the state. Just to be on that upper level, a top tier police department. I'm sure that's a priority too. But how would you feel if we just sent out a rep to you guys so we can just show you how our process works, just to get that ball rolling in the direction of getting accredited?
Well, this whole process sounds kind of expensive, and really our budget is very tight. So I'm not sure if we can come to an agreement.
Well, we have faced this issue before with other police departments. We have worked with, high-priced military contracts all the way down to elementary school book storage. So it's really just a matter of us conforming to your needs. And your budget can be one of the top priorities. We are actually a state contracted organization, so they have already given us clearance as far as declaring a cost for you guys. We feel like the state contract gives us the opportunity to give you guys kind of a reasonable price where we're both backed up by the state and both can benefit from our agreement. I know you guys have a tight budget and want to, keep your place organized. We also do offer opportunities for you to buy single units. And I think as a team, you can manage the budget and buy and just buy in cooperation with any budget or time constraint you might face. I think that is a really good opportunity for both of us. What do you think? Can I send a rep to your location and then just you guys can talk? I don't want you to feel obligated or anything to buy something. Like I said, it's all in the process.
I'll just have one more concern. How will it work if we do not renovate or do build an entirely new facility?
Well, the nice part about our products is they're transferable. We have a line of units that you could transplant from the existing system or the system in which you might purchase to the new facility down the road sometime. There might be a small service fee because our technicians would have to do the work to ensure quality and all that, but you won't be left with a bunch of wasted units. I know that would not be an ideal situation for you guys, so I would keep you guys in mind during that process. And like I said, that's all part of the process, and just keeping that future in mind. But just a really quick question before we continue here: Do you need approval from like a city council or any other organization to go ahead and purchase the products if you do decide to team with us, or is it just you who has purchasing authority?
No, I make the decisions around here, probably since before you were born, kid. So yeah, it's just me.
Well, I think you'll see for yourself, but I think you'll be impressed by the quality of our process and the end product. And it'll just help you guys operate much smoother. I really don't think it would hurt to just send that guy your way and have him walk through your place and get the ball rolling. I think you can fabricate a design which would make just everyone's lives down there a lot easier.
Well, sure, I can have him take a look around, but there might be restricted access to some places.
Oh, no worries. Like I said, he just needs a basic understanding. But just don't be too hard on him. He's a newbie.
All right, I'll take it easy on him.
Good. Well, you'll be hearing from me. I'll be contacting Robert. Robert is a representative, and I'll just be letting him know about our meeting and just some of the stuff we discussed. I'll let him know about your evidence storage room and that he can't cross many lines, but he's a pretty experienced guy. He's new to us, but he's been in the business for a long time now, and I'm sure you guys will get along. I'll have him contact Officer Tuff, and he can just guide him through the department there. But I'll send you a confirmation email by day's end just to get the ball rolling.
Awesome. Thanks. Take care.
You too, Chief.
Bye.
Bye.